Hello everyone, today's research topic is game studies in English literature. Game studies in English literature is an interdisciplinary field that examines the representation, narrative structure, and cultural significance of games, particularly video games, within literary text and their broader connections to storytelling and identity. This field intersects with digital humanities, narratology, and media studies, exploring how games influence and are influenced by literary forms and vice versa. Key themes: narrative structure, interactivity and engagement, identity and role playing, the role of myth and archetype, world building and immersion, cultural and social critique, the game as a literary text, adaptations, and transmedia storytelling. Notable works and authors. Ready Player One by Ernst Cline, Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson, Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. The Player of Games by Ian M. Banks. If on a Winter's Night a Traveler by Italo Calvino, The Stanley Parable, it's a game but with literary qualities. Blood, Sweat and Pixels by Jason Schleicher. The Witcher series, it's a game and books are also available by Andrzej Sapkowski. Sorry about the pronunciation if it's wrong. The next is House of Leaves by Mark Izzet Dansky again. The Legend of Zelda, it's a game series with literary analysis. Critical approaches: narratology versus ludology, intertextuality, media convergence, psychoanalysis and identity studies, feminist and queer theory, and Marxist criticism. Notable scholars and theorists related to game studies: Jesper Juhl, Ian Bogost, Mary Lurie Ryan, Alexander R. Galloway, and Jane McGonigal. The key terms related to game studies: ludology, narratology, gamification, game theory, interactive fiction, procedural rhetoric, game adaptations, immersion, avatar identity, game mechanics, player agency, virtual worlds, simulation, choice based narrative, cultural criticism in games. Next, we are going to the important step in the video, that is a research topics. First topic is the intersection of ludology and narratology in contemporary fiction. Explore how modern novels incorporate both game mechanics and narrative storytelling techniques. Second topic is gamification in postmodern literature. Analyze how postmodern authors use game like structures and elements in their literary works. Third topic is interactive fiction and the evolution of reader agency. Investigate the rise of interactive fiction and its impact on the reader's role in shaping the narrative. Fourth topic is procedural rhetoric and moral choices in video game adaptations of literature. Study how video games adapted from literary works convey moral choices through gameplay mechanics. Fifth topic is avatar identity and self representation in cyberpunk literature. Explore the connections between avatar identity in games and characters' self representation in cyberpunk novels. Sixth topic is the role of virtual worlds in science fiction and game studies. Compare the depiction of virtual worlds in science fiction literature and video games, focusing on themes of reality and immersion. Next is player agency and the fragmentation of narrative in hypertext fiction. Examine how hypertext fiction challenges traditional narrative structures by emphasizing player or reader agency. Eighth topic is simulation and its literary implications in dystopian fiction. Analyze how dystopian literature incorporates simulation concepts and compares them to video game simulations. Ninth topic is choice based narrative and ethical dilemmas in interactive literature. Investigate the portrayal of ethical dilemmas in choice based narratives both in games and interactive fiction. 10th topic is cultural criticism in video games and its reflection in literature. Explore how cultural and social critiques found in video games are mirrored or contrasted in contemporary literature. 11th topic is from page to screen, the challenges of adapting literary works into video games. Study the process and challenges of adapting classical literary works into video games, focusing on narrative fidelity and player engagement. 12th topic is game theory and strategic interaction in literature. Investigate how literary texts incorporate game theory concepts, focusing on characters' strategic decision making. 13th topic is immersion in games and literature, a comparative study. To compare the concept of immersion in video games and literature, analyzing how each medium engages the audience. 14th topic is the impact of game studies on literary theory. Explore how the emerging field of game studies influences literary theory and criticism. The 15th topic is the role of gamification in educational literature. Analyze the use of game elements in educational literature and its impact on learning and engagement. So these are some of the topics related to game studies. You can research more and come up with new topics as well. So that's all for today's class. See you on next session. Bye.